Okay, we should be back now. Gotta take a second for people to show up over there. That is very interesting. I've never had that happen. Ever on a live. Weird. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can find some water. It's got a walking in a Wonderland. They wouldn't let me go for free. No, apparently not. Well, it's just funny because it's all lo-fi, so it's not. Yeah. Welcome back, Matt. Sorry about that. For some reason, it said that the music wasn't allowed, but it's lo-fi. Like, the fuck. So I found a different one. I'll have to do some research for some better Christmas lo-fi over the weekend that is DMCA free. Because we played lo-fi 80s, 90s, and 2000s and didn't have any issue whatsoever. Now we're just looking for water. It said this planet was water. Actually, we never checked to see if we have a living pearl. That's crazy. It's that hydrogen living pearl. That's what we needed, if I remember correctly. For that. So now we need to do metal plating. Need 3 of these. Soul engine. Wiring loom and glass. Wiring room, glass. How many have I been to? I honestly don't know. Oh, Patrick, thank you for reminding me because we restarted. Too many refresh requests. Your channel does not have channel memberships enabled. What? Okay, now it's working, but it's not. I don't know what's going on. How many galaxies have I been to? Let's see. Discoveries. Where does it say? Is there somewhere to check? I feel like it should be here. I don't know. YouTube is working fine. Okay, it's more, Matt, that I wanted to make sure that the chat bot pops up, because then if you look over on the side of the screen over there, you can see where yours is, and you can see Twitch chat as well. So you can see both. Galaxies, not systems. Oh, you have to keep... I have no idea then. No idea. No clue. None whatsoever. That can go in there. Perfect. Okay. We are still moving. The Artemis. Still only on a second galaxy I went. Oh, gotcha. So yeah, we're still on our first galaxy. We have not been to any but one. Because the next galaxy is when you restart, right? Wrong? All the things? Yeah, so this is still our first galaxy. We've only been to one galaxy. We're losers like that. God damn, I thought the Sentinels were already on us. Punkasses. Lucid, yep, so we're in a Lucid. We have not gotten to the center of the universe. Sorry about that again, Matt. Thank you for letting me know. That was a good shout. If we had subs over on YouTube, I'd give you one. All right, where is it above? All right, that one's bugged. We're going up. Now we're going. Oh shit. Ah, we made it. To be fair, the Hopping Galaxies is a butch. That probably got flagged too. Yeah. Holoterminus activated, multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. It's like I've been drinking, but I haven't. Tune into Artemis. All right, perfect. Bit not butt. Yeah, I kind of figured Stoner Stitch. I kind of figured I was glossing over that. I attempt to comfort Artemis, telling them that everything will be all right. They turn to me with a wild look of panic, clearly not expecting my voice. Who is that? Who? Identify yourself. I tell Artemis I am their friend, that I could not find them within the portal, but that I have found a way to restore them. I didn't think you would come back. You never gave up, did you? All these years. Ask what Artemis means. I've been here for 20 years waiting for you to... You were going to find my star chart, weren't... Claim they will be safe soon. Who is that? Who's there? Artemis repeats the words again, our conversation all but forgotten. They stare at me, their eyes pained, their mind trapped in an endless loop. They appear to have spent 20 years in this pseudo-death, haunted by loneliness and fear. If the stranger's device works, perhaps I can help Artemis move on. Okay, thank you. I didn't want anything. No. No, I custom the channel. It's just sometimes I'm like, whatever. I activate the mind arc. I do not know what to expect. I show some light and fury, some catharsis, where Artemis emerges in the flesh, restored to life before my eyes. But it is not to be. One moment I see their hologram, and the next there is nothing. The stranger who gave me these blueprints beckons me over, their signal still active. Null. Travelers are a dream, an idea that we have some special place in this universe. Artemis had it, you had it, Apollo too, though they conceal it. Even I had this dream long ago. We are countless, my friend, walking these worlds, yearning for friendship. No one wants to be alone, not truly. But the closer you get to others, the more you risk hurting yourself, hurting them. The deepest secret of the universe is not that of glass, or of the Aerons, the progeners. It is that final act, the decision to abandon those who need you. It is the primal sin, the foundation of existence itself. Go to the stars, traveler. Your friends wait for you. They will help you bring peace to poor Artemis. Return when you are finished. We have much to discuss. There we go. Perfect. So that's done.
Radiation protection
That's uranium. Cadmium up there. We could always use more cadmium, man. And we won't be fighting on this one. Woo! Smooth. What other games do you like, Miss Star Stitch? Stitch. Did this and not worry about anybody. I would like a good amount of cadmium. Then I don't have to come back to this planet until we need more cadmium. To be honest, it's the reason we do this is so that when we do have quests that are like, oh, go get this, we're ready to go. We've got it already. Unless it tells us to get it from a specific place. All right. We're up to 1,000. And if you don't mind me asking, where are you in the world? Are you in the US? Are you not in the US? Are you in Europe? Are you in Australia? We got folks from Australia here too. Whereabouts you from? Matt over on YouTube is in the US, but a Brit. Right, Matt? Let's see if this one will give me something. Thank you. Want that one. Was that two right next to each other? Is that two right next to each other? I think it might be. Did he just fall off the... Yeah, he did. He okay. He's okay. Don't worry about him. Well, one of my ancestors fought for the King George in the Revolutionary War, and the other one did not. And they fight about it every Thanksgiving. Or 4th of July. Either one. I don't know. I'm not a historian, man. What do I know? Isn't there one like right here? I guess we were all Brits back then. To be fair, we were. We were. We were. All right. Where's... We're going up. We're going up, 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 and how we found it. Ooh. There we go. Where's this cadmium deposit? better be freaking massive. There's so many animals that are just up here. So many different types. Jesus. You get everybody? No, we didn't. No. Fuck, who was that? Assholes. Nope, that's not the one we want. They said there was a cadmium up here, wasn't there? Cadmium, right there. So far, one of my funniest No Man's Sky experiences was finding an undiscovered system with a large planet named Moon. So naturally, I named one of its moons to Planet. Seems right. Where? Well, that one lied. Part of me thinks we should just leave. What do you guys think? All right, you know what? Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's continue the story. There we go. Yeah, I've got 1,000. Like, it's good. It's not great. I like to have about 2,000 in my inventory, just because you never know what you're gonna need it for. But I guess that'll work. All right. We gotta bring Artemis to the Anomaly. Anomaly. And I don't know why, Matt, but when I read in my head, when I read your thing about the moon and the planet, for some reason, instead of planet, my brain said Pluto. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. Little break for a bit. I've got a bit done and just sent my first living frigate out on its first expedition. Nice. What class is that living frigate? I didn't know living frigates were a thing. I knew living ships were a thing. I didn't know living frigates. Pluto will always be the ninth planet to you, no matter what they do, no matter how they take it away. Over on Twitch, we got an ad break coming in just about 5 minutes. We do this once an hour to prevent pre-roll ads for those folks finding us via Twitch or coming in through raids. We appreciate you guys sticking around, hanging out, spending a bit of time with us, and we'll be back before you know it. So Mrs. Donor Stitch will be right back for you. Which sucks because we're about to do, I think we're about to do a poll on Twitch. Friend entity, Polo observed your signal approach, but it was anomalous. The signature was from the wrong time. Are you well? Not incomplete? Not fading? Nada's visor light flares, burning with concern and distress. Reassure them. Tell Nada that I am well. My condition has not changed since I emerged from the portal. Nada relaxes, but a question still hangs in the air. I tell him about Artemis, about Null, and about the Mind Arc. The vessel grows brightly as I reveal it. It is Echo. I never thought I'd never thought to see a traveler soul. You are so beautiful. But friend entity, this Artemis Echo is in pain, disconnected. This arc is no rescue. Ask why. Artemis Echo will never have body again. Will never explore again. Old life gone, but we can help them. Nada has a machine. No, not machine. It is something living, a refuge. There's a choice. You may upload Artemis Echo to machine to sub-simulation where they may live on, or help Artemis Echo end suffering. Let's go to the simulation. Ask what life would be like on the inside of the simulation. Nada pauses for a moment, staring at me strangely. Nada tells me Artemis would still feel joy at the things they experienced, but if they should learn of their fate, that they were alone, no longer real, unable to meet their friends, such knowledge may cause them great pain. You must choose. Upload them to machine, the sub-simulation where they may live on, or help Artemis Echo in suffering. Ask if there is another way. Nada shakes her head strangely, trying to adopt my own mannerisms. Gesture is appreciated if disconcerting. Okay. So. Poll. Poll is... do we put Artemis... oh, wait, sorry. What do we do with Artemis? Do we end their suffering or put in sub-simulation? We're going to do it for 5 minutes. No additional votes. Voting has now begun. So, Matt, if you want to tell me in chat, or anybody on YouTube, if you want to tell me in chat what your choice is, I will take it into consideration when counting the votes. You guys have 5 minutes to get your votes in. We are about to go into an ad break as well in just about a minute and a half. So get those votes in over on Twitch. Those of you on YouTube, type in chat what your choice is. Should we end their suffering or upload them to a machine? So far on Twitch, we have 50-50. One for end their suffering and one for sub-simulation. There are 9 of you over on Twitch. Plenty of you guys can change the vote. Sub-simulation, it isn't significantly different than the simulation she started in. So we got 2 for sub-simulation and 1 for end their suffering.
Hey, listen!
Hey, listen to what?
Hey, listen!
What are we listening? What did I miss? Did I miss something? Shrugs? Okay. Just never did that one. Yeah, the hey listen is to get my attention. If I go on a rambling tirade and you guys can't get me to stop talking about stupid stuff, or you need my attention for something, that's what that's for. Getting people's attention for the poll, that's right. Ad break starts in 30 seconds. We still have a 1-to-1 tie on Twitch, but counting in what's happened on YouTube, it's a 2-to-1 at the moment. 2 for sub-simulation, 1 for end their suffering. And I'm going to take this opportunity to grab a refill. Tonight we are having beer of the root variety. Cheers. By the way, in regards to other games, I'd love to see you play some of The Long Dark from Hinterland Studios. Is that a scary, spoopy game? I think The Long Dark is a spoopy game, isn't it? Let's see. Do I own The Long Dark? The Long... Nope, I don't own it on Steam, but that doesn't mean that I don't own it. Because you're not cool if you don't have like 20 different launchers for all of your games. Library. I do have it. I do have The Long Dark on Epic. Yeah, I do have The Long Dark on Epic. This is why I always accept every single free game that comes through on Epic. Exploration, survival experience, and challenges. Solo players think for themselves they explore an expansive frozen wilderness in the aftermath of a geomagnetic disaster. Only you, the cold, and all the threats Mother Nature can muster. There's a single player. Is it it's narrative driven, looks like? Episodic story, yep. Oh, that's Wintermute. Huh. It's definitely one we will consider. I'll say that. Not really a horror game, but it can be a lonely game. I feel that. Two modes, a story mode, survival mode. Okay. I can give it a look. I'll give it a gander. Give it a usually play this way. See, I'd be interested in trying the story mode if it's got a good story. There's some great stories in survival games that people miss out on. You know what? I'm also this music just ain't it. I'm sorry. This does not feel like Christmas music. That's much better. That feels. There's 57 songs, but it's only 2 hours and 23 minutes. They're short songs. This feels more Christmassy. It has a neat art style. They hadn't yet released the last chapter of the story mode last time I was playing. Nice. All right, so it was a tie on Twitch, but taking in Matt over on YouTube, that means we're putting them in the simulation. Trying to scare me, Danger? Go and speak with Polo Traveler. They will help you calibrate the machines, no matter what your decision. All right, whatever you do, I'm proud of your compassion. You are a traveler friend. Perfect. Nada told me what you needed to do. Just know, friend, that we support you no matter the choice. I will prepare the machine. It is not a friend's private refuge. Please treat it with care. Okay. And Danger, Thanksgiving was good. It was just me and Gator, so it was nice and quiet. Well, I should say me, Gator, and Vi. Vi got some treats on her dinner, so she had Thanksgiving dinner that way. We had turkey, ham, casserole, corn, potatoes, biscuits, all that stuff. The machine is ancient and powerful, a relic of the world long since destroyed. The craft is extraordinary. It's clearly tended to often and with great love. Feel a whisper, Nada's faint hum over the speaker. As they commune with the machine, the words on the panel unscramble themselves. Nada entity authorization detected. Secondary simulation 5 right enabled. The relic is a simulation of a solar system, a prayer offered by ancient Korvax, the Atlas, now reshaped in the heart of the Anomaly. Single fall solar system, so dear to Nada, it will act as a home for Artemis, should I wish it. Upload Artemis. Upload Artemis, the simulation, a spark of blue light blazing through the air before me, fades for a moment, disappearing into the depths of the machine. Nada tells me that it is done. For my sake, it will permit transmissions to and from the simulation, at least while the anomaly passes through safe systems. They warn me that Artemis will need some time to grow adjusted to their new life. Okay, that's done. Yeah, it was overall a good day. It was nice and relaxing. I didn't like that I had to work today. But it was a good day. Two kids from 1 to 92. All right, we need to go check on our settlement. Many times, many ways. Merry Christmas to you. Thank you for that hydrate, Ranger. Appreciate it. Oh my God, you're right. Yep. Oh no. No, they didn't. Those are the ones that I bought. Those are the ones that I purchased. Two settlers have a proposal, both requiring sealed pathogen containers. 74% of the population approve of Scout Danny's venture, but it is noted they have a history of Atlas cultism. Planetary Drudge Nunga's record is clean. Do we do productivity or happiness? What do you guys think? Kind of leaning towards productivity. Is the music level still good? Hopefully it is. Productivity. Productivity. Boom. Run, run, reindeer. Oh, run, run, reindeer. Run, run, reindeer. Don't miss no one. To a point anyway, once you get enough, it's going positive, then you can up happiness. Give them holidays. Keep them happy. I don't even know how to give them holidays. Alright, so now we need 3 organic catalyst. Merry Christmas, friends, comes this night. Enriched carbon. Merry Christmas again. Rich carbon is radon, so we can't do that at the moment. Perfect. So I'll ask you for a holiday now and then? Okay. I can get on board with that then. What do you want? Pure ferrite. See, I wish it would pull from our resources. I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year to save me from tears, I give it to someone special, special. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year to save me from tears, I'll give it to our band till the verse, not for me. Good. Does anyone play Whamageddon though, starting on the 1st? Because I have a question. Once bitten and twice shy. I keep my distance, but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Well, it's been a year, it doesn't surprise me. I want to see status. So we got 429 productivity a day, and maintenance is half that. So my question is, we have a high Sentinel alert level. Could we find the Sentinel home or hub and just take care of it? Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day He'll still attack? Alright, never mind then. I was like, if I can just get rid of it. Aw, damn it, I didn't. Shoulder to cry on. At a job interview, they asked me if I could pass a law. What would it be mine and banning Christmas songs to December after working retail? I understand that. I do. But at the same time, for me, Christmas starts the day after Thanksgiving. So that's today. Hence why I'm wearing the hat. I give it to someone special. No Christmas till after your birthday. We used to put up Xmas tree on Black Friday. Gator wanted me to go to Home Depot or Lowe's today and start looking at Christmas trees, and I went, "Are you fucking kidding me? No, no, All right, we did that. Perfect. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing. And see, I'm gonna start singing these songs, and it's gonna cause everybody to just stop watching the stream. I know this. I know this is how it works. More than you could ever know. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, got the truck unloaded. PJ sitting down, so tired. Nice. Is you. Bum, 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 bum. And if I do anything, I might get a mini LED Christmas tree like I did years ago, but I doubt I will. Being a single 44-year-old guy doesn't really lend itself to holiday spirit. I'm not exactly a miser. So there were a couple of years where I was absolutely a miser. Abso-freaking-lutely a miser. And the reason is that I worked at a theme park, and I was decorating for Christmas. Like I would that's all I did for a week was just decorate. And I would come home, and the last thing that I would want to do is decorate more. And so for a while it got to a point where it was like, unless we have family that is visiting, unless we know that somebody is visiting, I don't want to decorate. I'm sorry. No. But now that I don't do that, you know, I give the option to the wifey that if she wants to do it, that's fine. All the nanites. I think that's enough to upgrade the ship again. Upgrade class. Woo-woo! We now have an A-class ship. I did upgrade something. Keen stiff inside approach. That's what they're selling. Oh yeah. We're gonna leave him to it. Yeah. So it's only got one more level for my Corvette. All right. That's done. Are you kidding me? We've had Sentinel boundary maps on us the entire... 60 tech slots on a Corvette is awesome. So much room for activities. I know. I know. I just have to unlock the slots, which hopefully we will do through some of our expeditions. And that's why I made Fusion Igniter Stasis Device Farm. What, to get credits in order to do what you need to? Holidays, meetings, and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the my happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and are you receiving? The Hollow Terminus is showing available again. Your signal was thought you were gone. It's a relief to hear Apollo again. Feels like we have not spoken in a long time. I try to recount the experience to Apollo as the best I can. The gateway, the strange planet, the vast machine, the crimson orb. As I talk, I realize the memories themselves are unstable, that I cannot form them in my mind. It's just a dull, aching red. I tell Apollo that I think I saw the Atlas itself. You saw it? You met the Atlas? The Gek, the Korvax. They worship it as a god. I never thought it was real. Never thought... Are you all right? I can't imagine what you've gone through. It was terrifying. I tell Apollo the things the Atlas said, how it spoke of travelers and sentinels as if we were protocols, not living things. The way it views us, the way it looked at me, I feel as if life and death were just fragile dreams, not real concepts at all. At least it didn't harm you. And I think there's something in what you've just said. The Korvax pay homage to the Sentinels precisely because they believe them to be servants of this Atlas. We should investigate further. This machine will lead us to the Sentinel nest. We'll be rich before we know it. Say there are more important things. I suggest we have bigger things to worry about. The Atlas felt hostile, inexplicable in its motives and purpose, not to mention all that has happened since. I tell Apollo of Artemis's grave and my encounter with the mysterious traveler, Null. I suggest there is more going on here than an opportunity to earn units. Artemis is dead? I don't... How? Who would... I know I made fun of them, but that was easy. They cared. They believed. And I... What's happening to them? Where have you buried Artemis? I want to say goodbye, if I can. Tell them of our choice. I tell Apollo that Null gave me a way of saving Artemis to restore them to a form of life. Apollo is initially excited at the prospect of going to meet Artemis, but I explain the nature of what I did. I tell them that Artemis's soul lives only within a simulation, unable to go beyond. Ask if this was right. There's a long time before Apollo speaks again. Will they be happy? I hope so. You did the right thing. You tried. Whatever you might be feeling right now, know that you are a good friend. I have to go through the portal and join you. That much is clear. We just need to figure out the right glyphs, the right address for that world of yours. Find a monolith. Search for patterns in the data. These things are machines, and we simply need to understand their code. Okay. One day I spent 750 million on just slots. Nice. It said it wanted us to talk to...
Maybe it's cold outside. The answer is no. Baby, it's cold.
Yeah, we need to go talk to Nada.
How lucky that you dropped in. Look out the window
At that storm. Gosh, your lips look delicious.
waves upon a tropical shore. Your lips are delicious.
I know that Danger doesn't like it. Everyone else enjoying this music a little bit better than the last one?
Freeze out there.
I feel this is more Christmassy than the last one.
It's up to your
He's
knees
out there. I can actually sing along with these.
when I touch your hand. How can
You do this thing to me.
think of my
And at any time, you guys can tell me to shut up. I know I don't have the greatest singing voice, so. Oh, baby, it's cold. Baby, it's cold outside. Alright, we gotta tell Nada what we did. Let's see. Oh, shut up, everyone's gotta sing Christmas music, but I hear Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey won't pop up because she's not DMCA free. Artemis Echo will live on. The traveler took from them corruption and restored them to a life of exploration. To see a solar system that none but Korvax have ever witnessed. You have done well, traveler. Oh, okay. Share the isn't that Nada? Artemis Echo will live on. Traveler took them from corruption and restored them to a life of exploration. To see a solar system that none but Korvax have ever witnessed. You have done well, traveler. Okay. Apparently that... I'm so confused. Okay, well, never mind. Give it a minute to update. Okay. I'll go do the monolith while we're waiting. Vile brood detected, copper, fascium, magnetized ferrite, and high sentinel activity. Just what we wanted. Yeah. Yeah, high sentinel, yeah. Oh, we could have spent our stuff, man. Oh, it's giving us a rainbow on the way in. Nope, that's not it. Of course there's a storm. Of course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Oh, okay. Well, now that's good. Storm's clearing. Hell yeah. Minor settlement detected. Okay. Christmas. We might take on a brood monster. And may all your Christmases be one. It says there's a monolith this way. I don't see shit. Oh, nah. Found it. Right here. Right there. All right, pillars, what you got? Anomaly, 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 anomaly. I see the stone of the monolith. It's a movable, muted silver, and yet something lurks beneath. It is gray and not gray, a crimson calling out from somewhere below its cool surface. Okay. Ley line link detected, tracing to source. He was coming for me. You guys saw it, right? He was coming for me. Got it. That was skill. You guys got to admit that was pretty skillful. No, it wasn't. Okay, fine. There. That goes there. That can go in there. That can go in there.
It's beginning to look a lot like.
How is this DMCA free? There's no way that this is DMCA free.
Take a look at the 5 and 10.
There's no way.
It's glistening once again.
With candy canes and silver lanes aglow, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight you'll see is the holly that'll be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol to shoot is the wish of Bonnie and Ben. Darling and Parker will go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. It's the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start. And the thing that there's no way that Michael Bublé is DMCA free. There's no way. Right? I'm not crazy, right? Right? Or am I crazy? I might be crazy. There's no way. There's no way. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store. But the prettiest sight you'll see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more. Yeah, there's no way that Michael Bublé is DMCA free. We're about to find out. Okay, time to go back to sleep. Have a good night, Danger. Get some good sleeps. Get some good rests. All that stuff. Activate the portal. Oh.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Do we have enough for everything?
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Hey, we got this.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
There we go.
Recharge.
All right, everything's recharged, right? Okay. Oh. Shit. We need to go get some cobalt. Or wait. Wait. Come on. Hopefully this will be enough cobalt.
Technology recharge.
There we go. Traveler capture loop enabled. Anomaly event contained. The portal seems to beg me as I approach, demanding my attention. It requires me to activate it. It requires me to travel on. I am unsure if I should listen. Request this planet's address. I'm gonna take a photo of that. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Relay the portal glyphs of Apollo at a hollow terminus. Bum, bada, bum, bum, bada-dum, bada-da-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Perfect timing. Do a barrel roll. Nope, that's not it. That is it. There we go. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Katie, my leg is itchy. Tell it to stop itching. Hollow terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. Tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. Stop itching. Did it work? No. That's what happens when your leg is naked. Have you found the glyphs for your world? I'm almost ready. The suit is upgraded. My stomach is full. I've hired a Gek to look after my farm on the way. Ask about the farm. Yes, I have a farm. What of it? It's not much. Mostly fruit I found on my travels, but I'm hoping to expand. Anyway, this is no concern of yours. We have a portal to attend to, do we not? I look at Apollo. I think of what I saw within the portal, of what happened to Artemis when they walked through that same path. Think of the face of the Atlas, the way the Nada warned me not to return to those tunnels. I do not know if the portals are safe. Give Apollo the glyphs. You give Apollo the glyphs, asking them to take care, remember what happened to Artemis. They assure me that they will, promising to see me soon. Before I go, they advise me to find out what I can from this so-called null. They warn me to be careful too. I'm flying. There we go. Now I'm back to normal.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Could have lived, but no, he attacked me. He attacked me. It does feel very weird, Katie, having one leg shaved and one leg unshaved. But I am so looking forward to tomorrow. So looking forward. Rev, did you see the picture when you came in? I know Ranger hasn't yet. The picture of the tattoo I'm getting tomorrow. Okay, give me a second. Let me get in somewhere safe.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Oh wait, it's asking me to speak to Null again. Let me speak to Null, and then I'll show you the tattoo. So basically, I've always been fascinated. Yeah, description of hexagonal and the each hex. Yep, perfect. So it's not hexagon shapes. It's actually going to be comic book panels. And she showed me the tattoo she's doing first, and it's going to be Fallout. Two lost souls, one who cared too much and one who cared too little. Their lives have not become what they promised, have they? Every sentient being has ever lived has felt that way at some point. I know I did once upon a time. I was angry, confused at my own solitude. Imagine my surprise when you woke me. Oh, I know you didn't mean to. I know you were just playing around with portals. Whatever you did, I'm here now, and I need your help. The Atlas. It's not what you think it is. Something is happening to the universe. Something I need your help to figure out. Why do they need my help? The Sentinels do not just keep the peace across the universe. Their motives run deeper than that, seeking out anomalies in the multiversal structure and eliminating them from existence. Have you looked at me? What do you think a Sentinel would do if they came across my form? No. It has to be you, Traveler. There's an observatory nearby. It will lead you to the location of a crash freighter of great interest to our investigation. There we will find our first secret, I'm sure of it. No, the Atlas is neither enemy nor friend to us, no more than the air or the wind might be called such names. But it is terrified. It is in pain, and we have the responsibility to help its suffering, no matter the cost. Okay, so we read that now. That's right. Let me get in the ship, and I'll show you the photo that she sent me for tomorrow. Woo, that was close. All right, we're gonna go back to just for a second, so I can pull up my phone. So this is the first square that's going to be filled in. So we have a Fallout Vault-Tec boy, half skeleton, half normal, with the mushroom cloud behind it, and then the rest of the tattoo is going to look a little bit like that. So you can see there's like speech bubbles and was onomatopoeia bubbles as well, and then different weird shapes for comic book panels. So they're tattooing that on my leg tomorrow. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. With her choosing Fallout, I'm gonna see if she wants to. I'm gonna see if she wants to watch a couple episodes of the Fallout TV show while we're getting it done. Oh, the observatory was really close by. Hey, that's not an observatory. That's an observatory. You like it? You like it, Picasso? I think it's going to be cool, and it's going to be great for going to conventions or traveling. You know, I can find tattoo artists in random places. If I like one that I see, I can be like, all right, choose a square, choose a franchise, and let's get this done. What's really interesting is she's in a single studio, so there's no other tattoo artist there. Which kind of to me is yay, but at the same time it's boo, because that would have been great to be like, all right, you guys are interested too. Pick a franchise. Get to crack-a-lackin', you know? Start filling this shit in. My health is not at maximum. Why is it saying that it is? Also, why do these always not work? That one did. All right. Corporal, what's going on, bud? Interloper, me and this noble for the death of her equipment. My keen silence seems to raise hand as I approach, as though I listen to a sound, but I hear nothing. They input something into a terminal, and an eerie static drone begins to sound from within my exosuit. We lock eyes, listening to each other. The facility seems to have been designed or repurposed to trace this specific audio signal. It hisses and pops, not quite coming through clearly. Pitch? Well, by strange intuition, I calibrate the device's input to tune into lower frequencies, filtering out the high-pitched crackles. The unmistakable echo of Warrior's roar echoes through me as clear as glass. The Viking looks at me with pure wonder, listening on their own equipment. I sense that this is something utterly unique as we are sharing. They salute me as I leave and offer a reverent gift. Aw, they gave me nanites. Noel's prediction was correct. The terminal was curiously open, the logs ready for me to read. This observatory appears to have functioned as a salvage station manned by a GEC specialist. A translator, they were accused of questioning things they should not be questioned, of sowing the seeds of dissonance. This posting was meant to be a punishment. It appears the posting was making of them. They found strange things in the wrecks, aberrations, data that spoke of worlds that do not exist and events that did not happen. The GEC went out to investigate one such craft, the life signature of a Corvette still on board. They never returned. This is how Nada and Polo met. Is this how Nada and Polo met? Is this how my friends found each other? The signal on the console, a warning on repeat, 16 short bursts of data on the loop. Extract coordinates. Extract coordinates for the distress signal. A crash vessel awaits me on another world. Fantastic. I like it. That's at least it's not too far away. As in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gathered here to work once more. All right. Oh, those aren't ready. Okay. Oh, I gotta. Yeah, I gotta. I forgot. I've gotta do. You gotta do something on this planet before I forget. It's battle time. Of course. I mean, we're doing fine. We're all fine here. How are you? We got this. We got this. We got him. All right, now we can leave. What'd that give me? Anything good? Not a damn thing. I thought it was supposed to give me something.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay. Let's go. So what's the point of doing the vile brood then? Because it didn't give me nothing. It didn't give me nothing. Or was there something that I should have taken care of? Oh, it'll unlock I think I've already got the cosmetic. Pretty sure. A viridescent planet. Okay. We's traveling. There are multiple tiers. Got it. Got it. So I should be collecting those little worm dudes. Ooh, this looks to be a water. You also attack your settlement. You've gotten 2 so far. Gives you a head appearance the first time you do it. I think it covers all. Yeah, I've gotten that. I've gotten the head appearance. The buggy head appearance. I wonder where the crashed starship could be. You guys have any ideas? You guys have any ideas where it might be? I'm a bit lost where it could possibly be. No clue. I wish you could like explore all of that as well. I'd love to go up in there and do a whole big like dungeon. Crew manifest missing, limited data available. Got it. First try.
Radiation protection falling.
First try. All the Thasium. Got another log encryption key. I also wish that this was a little bit more randomized. Be nice if they could apply derelict freighter base generation to the crash freighters and landed. Yep. And I also want some, like, I want them to do a little bit of variation on those derelict freighters because they all feel the exact same. Yeah, I know there's slight differences, but they all feel basically the same. Manifest mistake. Okay, read log. I do not know who will read this message. I do not know if anything will survive. But I must die as I lived. I will record it all, even in the face of oblivion. The swarm came to every world. The drones acted erratically, not attacking, just watching. Time passed, and the Sentinels did not seem so much of a threat anymore. They were peaceful now, we thought. We had been forgiven. We were wrong. Chip logs requested accessing. They struck as one, and attack somehow coordinated across unfathomable distances. With a fury exceeding all prior skirmishes, the Sentinels annihilated all biological life within the universe in a span of 54.2 standard minutes. Only I remained. The Korvax stood with me in the end. To their credit, they concealed me with their flotilla as they headed towards the center. They're coming now. The screams of my friends resonate in every hall, every corner. The Sentinels have found me. I told Nada to leave. I told them that we already know, all of us. We are not alone. Even if I die, Nada will find me again in another universe. 10 just like me. 1,000. 1,000,000. We are not alone. For every soul is many. Even in the face of 16, we must declare that we lived, we existed. No matter the horror of the end. They are at my door. Error. Unexpected log termination. The story's so sad, man. It's so sad. It's good, but it's sad. We got an ad break and Twitch coming in just about a minute and a half. We do this once an hour to prevent pre-roll ads for those folks finding us via Twitch or coming in through raids. We appreciate you guys sticking around, hanging out, spending a bit of time with us. We'll be back before you know it. Need to find a hollow terminus. Thank you for the hydrate, Ranger.
That's high quality H2O.
I escaped, Traveler, I escaped. One moment I was running from them, the stars shifting, terrible smiles within the dark. And the next I was here. Well, wherever here is. This new world has a sun, has life. It's beautiful, but I think anything would be beautiful after the months spent in that awful place. I'm ready to get going now though. We'll do what we did before, except there will be no shifting stars to stop us this time. If you bring this star chart to a nearby station, I'm sure we'll find each other soon. Artemis is unaware of everything. They do not know that they died, that I made a choice to bind their soul within the simulated system. Should we tell Artemis the truth, or should we hide it from them? What do you guys think? I don't know. The saddest story for me is the Gex Korvax background. The best redemption is the Korvax sacrifice. Yeah. Truth. Let her make her own choices. Done. But how do I tell them the world is not real? Even if I saved them from death, I took their dreams away from them. They are limited to a single system and will forever meet that kindred soul. Present positives. Tell Artemis everything from the moment I discovered their grave to the final upload of Artemis's soul to the simulated solar system. Artemis thinks I'm joking at first, but as I try to tell them the positives, that the simulation is a Korvax relic and no explorer has ever seen before, they just stare at me. I will never forget how their smile falters. After a few more questions, they tell me they need some time to think about what I have said. Okay. It's sad. He's sad. There's a hollow terminus nearby. Can we see it from here? Yep, right there. Where was the only third order enclave in the world located? Find out when the ads end in 3 minutes. Got it. Absolutely gonna save and chart this. Gotta grab all the stuff. All of the loot. All right, Hollow Terminus activated, blah, blah, blah. Yep, speak to Null. What did you find out there? Tell me everything. I tell Null of the freighter and its recordings how it spoke of a world where the Sentinels eliminated all life, leaving only a traveler and a single Korvax entity. I choose my words with care. You think I do not know that who that Korvax entity is? Do not be so naive, traveler. Do you think anything you have read is a surprise to me? But I had to be sure of what I suspected. I know it now. The Atlas is with you. You could not see these things if it did not wish it. That freighter was a wreck from a parallel universe. There are countless such places within our multiverse, dimensions where these things happen differently, but there are 3 exceptions to this. The Atlas is omnipresent in all, a singular being with a singular perception. The Sentinels will move between dimensions at will. I ask about the Sentinels. They served the Atlas once. They were guardians of reality, defenders of civilization. They hunted for errors within the universes, preventing destruction and loss of life. The annihilation recorded in that log, well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. Ask about the Atlas. The Hala in India was unique third order enclave. Interesting. The Atlas was created all life, and the Sentinels defended it, searching for anomalies within that creation. They annihilated an entire universe. Well, something must have been quite wrong for them to do a thing like that. After the time, the Sentinels entered the service of the Atlas. Okay? That's what went wrong. It was the travelers who corrupted existence. Our arrival was meant to herald a glorious age, but we made a terrible mistake. I committed an act beyond forgiveness, and from this deed, paradise was lost. But something is different in this cycle. The walls between universes, they grow thin. Nada knows this, but they keep their head in the sand. We must learn what we can from each species before we decide what to do. Visit a Viking cartographer and speak with them. I will translate. Okay. Okay. All right. Perfect. Speak to Viking cartographer. Okay, cool. Okay, it's telling us to go the Anomaly first. So much Anomaly and space stations, man. So much. checking something real quick. Okay. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed or not. I have a Nada or null statue on my dashboard there. Oh, nope, down. There we go. Arcane entities have long history, conflict, honor, rage, pride, and yet so static, defined by themselves, never changing. Nada waits as if expecting me to ask something else. Ask about null. Missing entity is not missing as they believe. Nada is not travel entity, but Nada is not young and foolish. Missing entity has their beliefs, their projects, so be it. I love that staff. Pretty cool looking staff. What were we supposed to ask them? Let's go ahead and buy some stuff. Just gonna go ahead and finish that up. Let's get some furniture. Posters. These are all... This is what we want. That was a good amount of stuff, man. Did we ever... I don't think we ever bought the rest of the stuff we needed. No, we didn't. Can I just get them all, please? I think this is the last of the stuff we need to buy with nanites. Starship, okay. Okay, perfect. That's everything. Awesome. Make sure exosuit, I'm pretty sure, is all done. All good. All done. Only one I can think maybe is the exocraft. Nope, I've got them all. Okay. Organizing Contender PD. It's very nice of you to stop in. We are going to have to ban you, though. Sorry. Nothing personal. Maybe a little personal. Alright, so... Next part is... Space Station? Okay. Time to go to Space Station. Look at all these wraiths just hanging out here. Let's go talk to a Viking cartographer. Right? Right. Right? Right. Right. Let's go do this. Where's my space station? Space station. Let's go. Ooh. It's kind of a unique looking space station. Is this the Mercenaries Guild? I think this might be a Mercenaries Guild. I think that's what the... Oh, no. That's the Viking symbol. That is the Explorers Guild. Alright, cartographer, what you got? Okay. As warrior begins to bark, I feel a strange frequency vibrate through my skull. I see a flash and Null's glowing orb behind my eyes. Suddenly, the Viking's words ring clear in my ears. Gra, pathetic interloper, prying into the Viking's secrets, cowardly spy. I should kill Gra. But, traveler must be aided. Such is the command of Herc. Prove yourself, interloper. Retrieve the words of Urk. Send it the Viking glory. Then you shall have your words. I will reveal this. Location of the Herc's command is marked for you. Commune with their words, Gra. L.
Units received.
Okay. What is this quest here? Oh, that's for where we are currently. Got it. Got it. Okay. Oh, shit. We gotta head back to our settlement. It's currently being attacked. Hopefully this works. Let's beat him up. Oh, hello. Two remaining. One remaining. Okay. You guys good now? You happy? Apparently. New citizen request available. What do they got? A small group of citizens represented by a technician entity, Rugers, is seeking permission to begin an expedition. They wish to make a show of force by patrolling the local area. They feel the visibility will deter pirates from any opportunity raids on some. Yeah, done. Do it. Is this done now? It is. Up to B class now. Ionized cobalt. I think we got that. Pretty sure. That goes there, that goes there. Goes there. Okay. Give you your ionized cobalt. There we go. And it's going to be an hour, 20 minutes. How we doing as a settlement, though? We're getting there. 25% happiness. Nothing to shake a stick at. Let's head back. Let's head back and find out what's going on. Let's go get our Viking stuff on. Prove ourselves to the Viking. Viking. Is that their way of saying Viking? Viking is Viking. Like, you know, the Norse. I wonder. Viking reliquary. Oh, back to the vile brood planet. About to keep out an eye out for some more grubs. Nom 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 grubs.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Hope everybody's having a great Black Friday and almost ready for that Christmas season to get started here in a couple of weeks. I cannot wait to be off of work and hanging out with all you guys. Yeah. What do we got? What do we got? Half ready? Yeah! Is that it there? I feel like that's it. Phew, I finally figured out how to get on my last piece exactly where I wanted my... Nice! Matt, you're in the Discord, right? Pretty sure you joined the Discord. If you have, put your photo in the No Man's Sky channel. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah. So, do you need me to ping you in the No Man's Sky channel, or can you get it from the Horizonsman channel? It's in the simulations. I don't know why it started there. It's not in survival like it should be. Probably my fault. Not even gonna lie. Probably my fault. Yeah, send a pic in the No Man's Sky channel. The noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted, so it is decreed. The will of the Herc commands it. The Viking shall honor the judgment and belief of the ancients. Ancient knowledge passed down through generations of Viking warriors spills from the marker stone, filtering into my mind like a long forgotten memory. I begin to speak, and my voice is seized by an unknown power. I roar, taking myself by surprise. Yeah, it's not in survival. It's in simulation. It's in simulation. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't know what happened, but it's in simulation. You need me to give you the simulation roll? None hamper the path towards the Drindarg as the Sentinels. They must be destroyed. Their time will be ended. So it has been written. So it shall come to be. The Viking, I swear. I call it once more. My throat harsh and gasping. The sound guttural, the words spill forth, summoned by the power of the monolith. The Book of Herc speaks to the rise of the travelers. They shall ascend, delving into the boundless void. The Vikings shall not impede their ascent, for the travelers must prevail. So decrees the word of Herc. As the words fade, their lines still resonating in my vision, I find myself in a possession of an ancient tome. Okay. Okay. Hi?
Hostile scan detected. And that is what you get. Wasn't quick enough. Well, it's not. Asshole. Sounds good. I'll take a look here in a second.
Technology recharge.
Just... Woo! Get the hell out of there. Alright, so while this is going... Over here... Got it. Holy shit, that looks awesome. I need to start messing with stickers. That looks great. Well done. Well done, Matt. Looks a lot better than mine. I'm wondering if we need to create a No Man's Sky like photo location, or if we just leave it in the No Man's Sky simulation tab. I wonder if we put it in simulation because it's like a space simulation. We're quite fond of it. I kind of want to like use what we have now and gather a bunch of pieces and then create a second one that looks more cool. I don't know. I also want to copy some of the tutorials online for like the treasure planet ship and the Serenity and all that stuff. But I also want to wait and see what they're coming in the new year, see if maybe we get more parts, bigger components and living spaces and all that stuff. Speaking of, you can make it smaller. That's awesome. Seen quite a few Mandalorian ships in the Anomaly. I've never seen any. I'm missing out. No wish for me to visit the Vy'keen and learn what I could of the Atlas, the creator of the universes, the Sentinels, rebellious hunters of the anomalies, and the travelers who committed some unforgivable act long ago. Gra, you have communed with Herc. You are a worthy interloper. Make your request. Be bold. I asked about the travelers. There's a lot of room. Gra, the travelers must be aided. The travelers must prevail. It's kind of funny to think about it, Matt, because it's kind of like No Man's Sky is in early access in a way, but it's not. It's weird. They repeat their words as if they have not heard me. Ask about the Atlas. Gra, do not speak that name. Only pathetic beings worship the liar Atlas. Ask about pathetic beings. The crimes of the Gek will not be forgotten. Obliterated Korvac's homeworld, enslaved the synthetics, and melted them down for nanite clusters. Their so-called first spawn summoned back to the Sentinels with brutality and barbarism. Gra. As by the Vy'keen. Any being that claims to be a god is not one interloper. Protectioner Perk knew this well. Battle, Brother Null did not. They died for a false dream. The Viking tells me of their history of wars with the Gek, of Korvax slaves, and Tyrannus empires. The Viking suggests that if the Atlas is a god, then it is insane. I'm about to leave when I notice something on the Viking's terminal. 2 digits blinking endlessly. They feel familiar. Ask about 16. Cry. Gra. What interloper? What face are? Viking is visibly pained by the mention of the number, staring at the terminal as if they had seen it for the first time. Their words slur, a strange sound entering every sentence. Okay. I know of at least 2 YouTube channels with large discords focused entirely on Corvette shows. Nice. I don't know if I'll ever be to that style, but good to know. Upload these. Perfect. Top in this. Okay. Wait, I can just look. No. Corvex. There we go. We've made a lot of headway into the main story tonight. Then the show's helped by both of them, quite entertaining, and some beautiful ships there. I'm sure there are. Like, I really need to learn. I do wish that there was. I do wish there was more attachment points for the Korvax, or not the Korvax pieces. This is a Korvax system. That is a Korvax right there. Apparently, I've got to find a different new system. Is this a... I think it is. I think it is.
Contact received.
We can only do 3 at a time? Oh. Hey, look.
Contact received.
Cool. That is what offset building is all about, creating more attachment points in order to make the shapes you want with the pieces you have to work with. Fair. I guess I need to learn more about the offset building then. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we'll find out. There are a lot of YouTube videos on the subject. Only 2 main techniques, really. Huh. I'll have to do some research maybe over the weekend. I'll learn a bit more. What do we have? Dioxide. Indium. We can get indium now. We might have to go get some indium. I'm using a piece like ducting outlet to move a hab up, down, sideways, half a hab. Interesting. But will it still show that it's attached? That would be my concern. Indium dioxide, magnetized ferrite. We might have to go get some indium. Indium, gold, cobalt. I might go to the moon. But first, let me take a selfie. The other technique is using a rock hopper propeller on the starboard side of the hab to move it half a hab forward backwards. I really want to be able to rotate habs. I really do. I think it'd be cool to have them be able to go vertical and make like ladder systems up that way, like full corridor system ladders. And I would love to take habs and turn them sideways to attach and create lengthways hallways instead of all one direction. Chris, the third technique is using a temporary parts sort of scaffold the place part right here. Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say my ship is absolutely disgusting and terrible. It's pretty good, but it could be better. So much better. There's a hab rotation method, but I don't use it. Too cumbersome. Oh, really? Check it out. Life is everywhere but nowhere. The convergence has seen all planets, but what are they really? Where is home? Where is safe? This is a pattern, traveler friend. All things are pattern. Signs of the Atlas falsity. Let's go about the Corvex. Corvex see across the universe countless convergent eyes, minds, and harmony worship Atlas falsity. But to understand Atlas falsity is the edge of our collective mind. Nada does not wish to go to that edge, and so Nada is divergent. Nada is exiled, hunted. No place for the willful. Okay? Okay. Alright. That's done. Okay. I will take off with my bobblehead in tow. Let's go. I do have indium, so we need more indium. So I think we need indium to build the next. We have a cadmium. It's purple. There's the cadmium drive. So wait, what do we don't have an emerald drive, and we don't have an indium drive. Okay. There's so much to learn in this freaking game, man. So much to learn. Like I feel like there's just as much to learn in this as there is in something like Tarkov, where there's, you know, there's different bullets for different things. This one, there's different weapons for different enemies. There's different ways to build. There's different material. Like it's yeah. There's so much. Make sure the quest is active, which is.
Corvex looks up, swiftly scans me, and reveals a catalog of maps and charts. We have to go to a specific planet? Speak to a Corvax cartographer. That is a Corvax cartographer. I'm so confused. Katie, you're tired? I'm sorry that you're tired. I just realized I didn't say about that. I'm sorry that you're tired. Why? Do we have to go to a specific one? Alright, you know what? We're gonna deal with that later. I'm gonna go get some indium. Because we're gonna need some indium. Indium. Can I head to bed soon? I'm probably not far behind. After all, I gotta be well rested for tomorrow's Pain Fest. Yeah, Pain Fest! Pain Fest 99! Is the moon? That's the moon. Pain Fest 99! I mean, like I said, if I'm feeling okay on Sunday, I'm gonna try and stream Star Wars Outlaws. And we will be giving away a copy of Star Wars Outlaws during that stream. So we will have to see what's up. Yeah. She does mid, and she's actually taking almost an entire week off of work. So she's getting some good rest this week. Good rest. Which is fantastic. Indium. Any closer? That's cobalt. Gold. Indium. Another indium. Going this way. Yeah, she said, screw you dogs. You dogs don't get anything. You go back to work which day, Katie? Is it Tuesday? Today is the day 3 off of work. I can't believe it. It's the first 3 days I've had most stuff to do. A bit less work now. Go back to work on Tuesday. So yeah, you've got 3 more days off. So almost a week off.
Technology recharge.
Absolutely. Hardest working person ever. Not only does she deal with dogs all day, 6 days a week right now, but she also mods here in this channel. She mods in other channels, all while taking care of the doggos and making sure that they have the best bowl cuts money can buy. Right, Katie? That's your specialty? Bowl cuts for those doggos? It's like, shut up. I do not give them a bowl cut. Yeah, see, there it is. There it is. That's one thing mid that I like to do is send Katie. I download, because she doesn't have TikTok, so I download TikToks and send them to her with either really good or really bad, what is it called? Grooming. There's the word. I do have a dog that almost a bowl cut, but it's more like a Karen Bob. Yeah. Some of those haircuts or dye jobs. Yeah. The groomer needs to be pew-pewed. Well, Matt, the good news is we found a radio station that doesn't shut down YouTube. I cannot believe that happened earlier. I'm glad that we're up and running, but I cannot believe that the stream got shut down by YouTube. Didn't know that was a thing that could happen.
Dude, my mother-in-law tried demanding that I put my German Shepherd out in the snow just because she brought hers to our house and scared of bigger dogs. I got mad at a neighbor the other day because he's got a big lab, and it tried to pick a fight with Vi, and he had no control over the dog. He could not control the dog. It was too strong for him. And I'm like, dude, you need to fix that. Either you need to get stronger so you can handle your dog, or you need to teach your dog some commands, because holy shit. He's one of those people that like parks his car sideways in his driveway because he thinks it looks cool. And I'm like, or diagonally, I should say, not sideways. I'm like, no. And it's not even like a nice car. It's a BMW, but it's not even a nice car, a nice BMW either. There used to be more people living in the house. I have a feeling that either he got a divorce or something happened and they all left him. So why'd she bring it? Exactly. Yeah, Katie, it was for the music. For some reason, the music set off something like, and I don't even know what it was because it was all lo-fi. So it's not even like it was super well known, you know? BMW, that explains a lot, but yeah. So basically, Matt, I live in Orlando. I live in a community that is a rental community, and what that means is not, you know, everything is rental. Half of the houses are rental properties that you can rent for your vacation, and half of them are full-time residents. Over the last 5 years or so, more and more either long-term rentals, like, you know, years, not weeks, or full-time residents have moved in, which has made the neighborhood fantastic. But it's just some of the people, and I don't know that house in particular. I don't know if it is rental or not, but it's very weird. Very weird house. Emotional support dogs have no legal standing. Absolute bullshit. Yeah. If you ever feel like your job is meaningless, remember there's somewhere in Germany a person that's job is put the turn signals on BMWs. You saying that it's useless because BMW drivers don't use their turn signals? Is that what you're getting at? Yep. I'm sorry, it's a substance bench. Cat isn't even a year old and is twice the size of this dog. And to be fair, Katie, not all emotional support animals are. There are some people who do genuinely need them, but the people that genuinely need them usually actually have trained therapy dogs rather than just a dog with a vest. So I get your side, I get that side, like I get all sides. Yeah, man, you agree. Well, you know, it is what it is, Matt. Like, it is what it is. There's a lot of things. Oh, by the way, Mid, it took me 20 minutes to replace the headlights today. 20 minutes after I left you on the call, and it was done. And then I thought I had broken it because the headlights wouldn't turn on until I realized that it was on automatic. So because it was daylight, the lights weren't going to come on. I also thought that they had sent me the wrong light bulbs until I took out the old ones and realized it was the same, and I was like, okay, we're good. They mislabeled the bag as as fog lights, not low lights, high lights. But I was just glad to get it taken care of, so now I don't have to worry about it over the weekend. No tickets for me. Because they will pull your ass over in a heartbeat here for something like that. You could cross 6 lanes of traffic without using your turn signal and they'll leave you alone, but one headlight out, and next thing you know, you got a ticket. The ones who truly need them for disability, anxiety, PTSD can get them as a real service dogs and not claiming it's an emotional support animal, which you can make a snake, snail, bearded dragon. Yeah, that's basically what I was saying, Katie. Quick question. I'm looking at PC seats because I noticed that mine is leaning. What brands does everyone have? I'm between two on Amazon, and they're cheapos. One is InGen and one is GT Player. Don't hate me, Rev. What do you mean PC seats? I don't know what a PC seat is. Oh, computer chairs. Oh, gotcha. Sorry. I was literally thinking of something that you would sit your tower into, and was confused for a second. This is my emotional support alligator. Dude, I have an emotional support bear. It's outside. Don't even start that. The GT Player, it's okay. Sharp piece in the armrest. Or this is like an off-brand. This is Killabee. Is it Killabee? Yeah, Killabee is the brand that I use, and it's made for big and tall. I got it off of Amazon. It's a cheapie, but it's worked pretty damn well. And then I've got a little like gel pad in the seat for extra support because of the issues that I've had since I lost weight. Because that's a thing. That is a thing. These are $100. I mean, like I said, Killabee is the one that I got. I got it off of Amazon years ago. I also replaced the wheels with the rollerblade wheels that you can buy anywhere. I got those as well to help me move it around better on the carpet that I've got. But otherwise, yeah. Oh, and also I've got a little like I have made this into a comfy chair, I guess. Maybe I shouldn't suggest it. I also cough. I am a partner with Razer. If you would like to buy any Razer products, you could use my code down below the stream to help support the stream with a Razer chair that is super dependable and cheap. Cheap. Yeah. Yeah. You guys believe me, right? 3 out of 10 delivery? Oh, okay. All right. Well, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, those Razer seats are not cheap. That's why I went into that spiel, because they is not cheap. They is comfy. They is not cheap. Nope. They is not cheap. Not at all. I mean, I would, to be honest, I would just look on Amazon and find one with really good reviews, because worst case scenario, if you don't like it, Amazon will take it back. Or, because it's Black Friday. Oh, actually, Rev, do you have an Office Max near you or Office Depot? Either one of those? Staples, perfect. Go to Staples. Go this weekend. Go this weekend. Because I guarantee you they're going to have Black Friday sales that go through until Monday. And they set up all of the chairs in Staples so you can sit and try them all. So you can try a bunch, see which ones you like, which ones are more comfortable for you, which ones are better for you, and more than likely they're going to be on sale. And you can be able to take one home tomorrow if you wanted. A lot of people don't think about going to Staples for computer chairs, but they've got a pretty large selection. Hashtag not sponsored. Although every time I hear Staples, I think of the TikTok or the Vine or whatever it was, where they're like, they see the sign for Staples and they go in and like, oh my god, they have got Staples. And then you see them like get a bright expression on their face, and it pans to another storefront, Dick's Sporting Goods, They start running in. If they had staples, maybe they have them here. No. Just looking at the website, I see some decent ones at a decent price. Yeah, go. You can be able to try them out. You can be able to see if you like the way they feel, and you don't have to worry about the shipping and all that other crap. All right, we're gonna mine this indium next. Make sure it's smallest. We're getting all the indium, man. All of it. You know what I just realized? In the 4.5 hours we've been streaming, we never once went to our base. We spent the entire time exploring and doing story missions. The entire time. This is a big resource. Katie, are you still there? Okay, are you on your phone or are you on a computer still? Do you have mod view? Or do you have the mod abilities? Computer? Could you, when it gets down to about 30 seconds, can you snooze the ads? We're gonna snooze it 3 times. Loading? Okay. I can do it if you can't. Just snooze. Perfect. Thank you. And then we're gonna do it again when the next one pops up. If the next one pops up before we gotta wait until it gets down to like 30 seconds though, not as soon as it pops, because if you do it as soon as it pops, then it defeats the 5 minutes extra. You know what I mean, Vern? You know what I mean? We're gonna have like 3,000 indium at the end of this. Why couldn't we get that much of the other one? It's just, Katie, it's just because I'm not planning on going for another hour, and I don't want people to have to deal with the commercials if I'm not going to be here for another hour, you know? Alright, so that just popped. Wait until it gets down to about 30 seconds and then do it one more time. Should be enough time to do this. Yeah. Kind of like what Crafty does. I don't want to, like, if I'm not going to be around for a full hour, it's unfair to make people sit through 3 minutes of commercials. You're seeing one for 169, that's fair? Or 169. Go try it out. Go to the store. Hopefully they have it in store, and you can give it a go. And they might even have some in-store, specials for 20% off or something. It says 7 in stock. There you go. So you can go give it a go, see if it fits, if it feels good, and then if it does, you got yourself a new computer chair. And then, like I said, I would suggest going to Amazon and grabbing roller skate wheels for it. They've actually, like, on Amazon, they've got a 5-pack that is specifically made for computer chairs, and because of the higher clearance, it gives it's easier to roll on carpet and on vinyl if you've got vinyl or hardwood or tile floors. What are you up to? Yeah, we're definitely gonna hit 3,000. Absolutely gonna hit 3,000. You can also look for hair-proof or hair-free wheels and they work great. I had to get this wheels for business to keep the wheels from being clogged by dog hair and breaking.
Technology recharge.
Luckily, I don't have to deal with that, but that makes perfect sense for you, Katie. And poop butterflies. That's beautiful, Katie. I'm never not gonna think of you when I hear that, Katie. From now on, forever and ever, amen. That's beautiful, Katie. Anybody currently in chat in the Boston area by any chance? Anyone? There's quite a few of you here lurking. Anybody by any chance in Boston? Or near Boston? Close enough to Boston? I know that's a really weird question. There is a reason, don't worry. I'm not just like, oh, you got somebody from Boston. All right. All right, how many do we get? No! Oh, there's some indium there. It was so close. I do wish this grid did better at recognizing when you've gotten something, you know? Alright, I guess that'll have to do. That'll have to do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Got a shit ton of indium though. We will put the indium in here, like so. Perfect. We're gonna go and sit in our seat over here. And out. Gives us a restore save. And we are going to last save 7 seconds ago. Perfect. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for hanging out. For those of you over on YouTube that are lurking and have been lurking, thank you for coming back. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you haven't given us a like, follow, sub, comment, all of those things, do so. It does help out the channel grow, to get us to bigger, better places, and have more and more folks come and hang out and spend time with us, like what Matt and you guys that are lurking have been doing. So thank you guys very much for being here. We'll be back for sure on Monday, if not before. It all depends on how I feel from my tattoo that I'm getting tomorrow. If I feel good on Sunday, then maybe we'll stream. We'll have to see. But have